I'm originally from Boise, Idaho, named for the trees trappers saw as they descended into the valley below arid desert landscapes. Les bois, they shouted, at least according to my fourth grade teacher. I've lived in many cities since then, and trees have always been a good sign of so many things. And when a neighborhood doesn't have trees, my spidey senses tingle. Something nefarious is afoot when some people get big leafy trees on their blocks, and others get no shade or beauty at all. In this tour, I'm going to take you around Baltimore to talk trees, why they matter, where they are and aren't, and how we can get more of them. First, what is a tree canopy? This term refers to the umbrella of trees that cover a place with shade. Imagine you are a bird flying through the air. You look down and see the treetops covering the ground. That's the canopy. Baltimore boasts 2.2 million trees, but that's still not as many as we need. According to the nonprofit conservation group American Forests, a healthy city has a tree canopy of at least 40%. Baltimore's is currently at 27.4%. We have a ways to go. That citywide number doesn't account for the varied nature of the canopy across different neighborhoods. When I ride my bike up and around the Guilford neighborhood, for example, I am amidst giant old oak, maple, poplar, and beech trees, to name just a few. If I travel east a few blocks and cross Greenmount Avenue to the Waverly neighborhood just a couple blocks away, the trees are younger, smaller, and offer much less shade. A single street marks a division between two very different tree histories. In her 2015 project Near and Far Enemies, Shade, the artist Olivia Robinson used a computer program to select 150 random spots on Baltimore's 1937 residential security map, better known as our redlining map. This map was used by bankers and real estate agents to carve out neighborhoods that would receive investments, and those areas were where white people lived. Robinson then took pictures of trees at those spots and made a quilt that connected the trees to their spots on that map to visualize the effects of investment and disinvestment on the size of trees many decades later. And guess what? Redlined areas have smaller and sparser trees than green-lined areas. Robinson's quilt demonstrates the long and literally short shadows of structural racism in Baltimore and the ways in which that racism can feel permanent. We can't just plant a 100-year-old oak tree. And this matters. Urban areas without trees can be 1 to 7 degrees hotter than their leafy counterparts, which anyone who bikes or walks around the city in the summertime can tell you. As climate change literally heats up, this will only get worse. Trees also clean the air and provide homes and food for birds and small animals. They clean and filter water, decreasing flood risk. They lower energy costs, increase home values, slow traffic, and so much more. Baltimore City estimates that a single tree provides over $57,000 in benefit over its lifespan. It's not just about the money. Trees are just plain good for the soul. Patients with a view of trees from their hospital rooms heal faster than those without. And being in nature, even if it's just a walk amongst your city trees, relieves stress and anxiety. Next time you're feeling in a rut, take a walk outside among the trees and you'll see what I mean. Many Baltimoreans are actively working to increase our tree canopy, and you can get involved too. Anyone can train to be a Baltimore tree keeper, tasked with caring for city trees and educating others on their importance. Tree Baltimore also hosts tree adoption events every fall and spring to plant in private yards, and you can request a tree to be planted in your neighborhood or get a tree to plant there yourself. Baltimore's tree canopy belongs to all of us, and we all deserve to live in leafy neighborhoods, to see the glorious spring flowers on our cherries, dogwoods, crepe myrtles, and magnolias, and the stunning fall colors of red maples and that brilliant ginkgo yellow. Let's plant the trees now so 80 years from now, every Baltimorean will have the tree canopy they deserve.